Right, finally got to where I want to be. Sorry about everything that's going on at the minute. But anyway, yeah, so as I was saying, that's yesterday. That's what I popped out yesterday. But I didn't just get that. That wasn't all that I got. Also, not only did I get that, but just to prove that my luck can be good in some cases, I also got this as well. Whoa. What happened there? Hold on. Sorry about that. I also got that. So that was my other bet yesterday. I also got that yesterday. So I don't know why. I will admit, when I put this bet on, I did Real Madrid to win 2-1 and 3-1. So I did them to win 2-1 and 3-1 with him being the first goal scorer. So I was quite happy with that. Very, very happy with that. I mean, I was hanging on for 44 minutes, hoping that there weren't another goal because I didn't do 4-1 or 3-2. But yeah, so I haven't looked at the Masters. I know the tee off soon. I don't normally back the Masters on the first day. I normally wait till after the first day. But yeah, that were my bets yesterday. So I had a good day yesterday. I think the total winnings yesterday was just a touch over £4,000. Like I say, I do put the receipts up. The receipts are there. You can see them. But yeah, just over £4,000. So no, it says I cashed out, but that was cashed out at the end because it was 100 to 1, £5 pay 505, which is what I received. So when it says I cashed out, it means I cashed out at the end. But yeah, so that's what I got yesterday. A little over £4,000. I've had a bet today. If you want to know what I've done today, I can tell you. I've had no tips. I've just I picked 3 horses for the Grand National, but I'm going to actually back only 2 of them. Oh, sorry, that one. I do apologise. No, if you hang on. It says no. Hang on. I'll put it back up. I didn't cash out for 304. I'll put it back up. Just bear with me. Here we go. Share screen, Windows, share. Right, you can see at the top. Just let me, for God's sake, bear with me again. I've done this all so wrong. You can see at the top it says cashed out for 505. Cashed out for 505. You see it just there. Cashed out for 505, not 304. So Still a nice pickup. Hello, Beans. So, yeah, anyway, I've got 3 horses for the Grand National. First one is Delta Work. I've had a tip for that, but you know, Delta Work, I think at the moment that's 10-1. It won the cross country at Cheltenham. It beat Tiger Rock in the cross country. If Tiger Rock had not been in the race, it probably would have won by about 20 to 25 lengths. It's absolutely hacked up. It's the same owner and same trainer as Tiger Rock, so you know it's an horse that's got to be fancied. The second one that I've picked out, the one that I've picked out myself, is an horse called Longhouse Poet. Which is, I got 18-1 with it boosted. It was 20-1 early doors, and now it's down to, I think, about 16-1. So that's Longhouse Poet is my other horse. And the third horse, which I'm not actually going to back, the reason I'm not going to back it is quite simple. The simple fact that, where the friggin' hell? Hang on. You have to bear. See, I'm terrible for this. I am. I can never. Yeah. Bear with me. You can tell that I know exactly what I'm doing. Right. And the last horse is Snow Leopardess. Snow Leopardess, which is actually at the moment 7-1 favourite, but I think it'll go off at about 5-1, 4-1, 5-1 favourite. And the reason I'm not going to back it is, to be quite honest, I want 4-1, 5-1 for a fucking horse to finish the course. You know, these horses, and you know, jumping 30 odd fences, 4.5 miles up against 40 other horses. You know, I always say 4-1, 5-1 for an horse that's never ran round that course or never won round over them fences is not good value for money. Not good value for money. And so I won't be backing Snow Leopardess. But if you wanted any one of them 3 horses that I've just named, they're my 3 horses. So it's Delta Work, Longhouse Poet, and Snow Leopardess will be they're my 3 horses for the Grand National. 10-1, 18-1, and 5-1 favourite, but I won't back the favourite. I've got one tip for today. It's in the 405. Sorry, in the 440. Bold Enough in the 440. That's my tip for today. You get 5 places in the 440. So that's my tip for today. But yeah. So if anybody else has got any tips, any horses, any thingy, come on, say hello. If you want to pop on and speak to me, you can. I'll put the link up if you want to say anything. You're more than welcome to pop on and say hello. As long as you just talk about horses or sport or Thailand, anything you want to talk about, just stay away from the normal shit because I'm not interested. You're more than welcome to come on. You know, if you want to ask me anything, come on. You're more than welcome to ask me. There's the link if anybody wants to pop on. I'd like to know what everybody else is backing in the national or what anybody else fancies. I mean, I'll be watching Leicester tonight in the Mickey Mouse European Cup, as I call it, because let's be honest, it is a Mickey Mouse Cup, but it's our only other way into Europe because I don't think we'll finish in European positions. I know we should have won on Sunday. We should have beat Man U. Man U were very lucky. Very lucky. So if anybody does want to pop on and say hello, more than welcome. If not, I'll keep talking because I can talk about sport all pissing day. But yeah, I was looking, it looks like Forest are doing well this season. They're actually having an half decent season. They might actually make it up to they might actually make it into the playoffs, which would be good. It'd be good to see Forest go up because at least we've got some, another East Midlands side going up. But yeah, if they win their 2 games in hand on the other sides around there, you've backed Fiddler on the Hoof. Somebody else mentioned that horse to me today. But yeah, Forest, if they win their 2 games in hand, they'll go within 2 points of Bournemouth. Well, no, Bournemouth have got 2 games. Yeah, they've got the same. They're 8 points behind Bournemouth, played the same games. Yeah, Bournemouth, mind you, Bournemouth got stuffed last night, didn't they? Didn't Bournemouth get beat last night? Yeah, 2-0 by West Brom. So, yeah. Like I said, it'd be nice to see Forest. It'd be nice to see Forest go up, or at least go back to where there's certain sides in the lower leagues that I always think don't belong there. With their history, Forest is probably one of them. Sunderland definitely one. I wouldn't think deserves to be in Division 1. Middlesbrough were there following. Maybe they should be given another chance. I mean, yeah. Looking at this, Fulham should win the league quite easily. 11 points clear. And then it's just a lottery on the others. But yeah, it'd be nice to see Bournemouth do have a tricky run in. Well, like I say, I know you're a big Forest fan. Like I say, I would like to see Forest go up, or at least, the local rivalry between us and Forest. It goes back many, many, many moons. It's the same as us and Coventry. But at the end of the day, personally, I think we should. It's nice to see more East Midlands sides in the Premiership. So it would. I mean, I know you lot hate Derby, but I still don't like to see what's happening to Derby either. I would like to see Derby, pushing at least in the Championship, getting themselves sorted and maybe pushing a bit more. But that's not going to happen for a few years. I tell you what I did watch last night, and Jesus Christ, they look bad. I watched Everton Burnley last night, and oh yeah, sod Everton looked very, very poor. Very poor. That winning goal for Burnley, Jesus Christ, how they can 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go, and just Jazzy. I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not going to argue with that statement. Would I like to see Everton go down? No, probably not. Probably wouldn't like to see Everton go down. I mean, I think them and they're one of the longest serving teams in the Premiership. Not the Premiership, but the First Division. So, no, I wouldn't like to see Everton go down. Do they deserve to go down? Yeah, they probably do. Yeah, but Jazzy, you can say Lampard's in deep water, but the thing is with Lampard, it's not his side. He can always use that excuse that it's not his side. He didn't, they didn't really have any money to spend in the Christmas, in the transfer window at Christmas. So, genuinely, it wasn't really his side. It was Benitez's side. The players that the Lampard's brought in, fucking hell, Dele Alli. I wouldn't pay Dele Alli at the minute. I don't know what's happened. What happens to these young players? But when Dele Alli moved from Milton Keynes to Tottenham, when he first got to Tottenham, he was quite good. But then I think that a lot of these players that it goes to their head. Yeah, because you could say the same. There's other sides that ain't won out for 20 odd years. I mean, 30 odd years. But yeah, I know what you're saying about Everton, but. Dele Alli, it sort of goes to their head, and they sort of think, and then the actual ability drops off. I mean, he had a lot of ability when he went from Milton Keynes to Tottenham, but he just never really showed it. Another one who started to drop off really bad is Rashford. I mean, I don't know whether you watched our game on Sunday, but Man U just they couldn't score in a fucking brothel. They couldn't score in Pattaya. They really, really couldn't score in Pattaya. I mean, I think we've got the worst defence in the Premiership, and yet they still couldn't score. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's same as Rashford. Rashford's got an MBE, or is it an OBE? Well, he's got one of them, an MBE or an OBE, and he's more interested in let's just say off-field interests rather than on-field interests. When he came on Sunday, he just never looked. He never looked like, and to be honest, if they didn't start with him after Ronaldo's unavailable, then bloody hell, that must say something to you. If you're the number one, if you're the only striker left in the side and still not playing you as the number 9, then you've got problems, ain't you? Let's be truthful. So, yeah, Dele Alli and Rashford, there's a couple more that never fulfilled their true potential when they moved to a bigger club. And when I say bigger club, I'm genuinely saying Dele Alli, Milton Keynes to Tottenham is a move to a bigger club, no matter which way you look at it. But yeah, both of them too. But we should have won. We should have beat Man U. We definitely should have beat Man U on Sunday. There's no two ways about it. They were lucky rather than we were unlucky. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Schmeichel on more than one occasion is saved us on more than one occasion. But I think that goal, these goalkeepers now, they don't like to catch the ball. They'd rather, palming it away. I mean, that was a bread and butter save to him. And he palmed it straight to Fred. I mean, come on. And the save, the thing he pulled off again from Barnes off that free kick. I mean, that's you don't normally get keepers getting to them. So yeah, we had that goal disallowed. It was a foul. There's no two ways about it. It definitely was a foul. I mean, he did take his leg, but without VAR, we'd have won 2-1. So, but yeah, but would I like to see Everton go down? No. But would I like to see Burnley go down? No, because I like the Burnley manager. The side that I think have resigned themselves to going down is Norwich. Watford will fight all the way, but I think Norwich, I mean, they're one side that I think have already resigned themselves to the fact that they probably are going down. Looking at the Championship, I think the three sides at the bottom of the Championship all go down. Peterborough, Derby and Barnsley. I think they'll go down. Like I say, any one of about 4 will stay up. Anyone about 4 will be in the playoff. I mean, you can finish at the moment, I think, where am I looking? I'm looking down probably as far as Coventry on 56 points, which is 12th. Any of them can make the playoffs still. Even if you went down as far, well, yeah, you could. I'm not going to go down as far as Stoke, for fuck's sake. I'm not going to give Banksy the chance of going down to Stoke. But yeah, any of the others could. Hello, Kicks, you're right. But yeah, as I say, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at the league now. Burnley, 29 games played, 24 points. Everton, 29 games played, 25 points. I know that they've got 2 games in hand on Leeds, but if you look at Everton, right, and you look to their running, their next 3 games, this is their next 3 games, is Manchester United on Saturday, us. So it's Manchester United, us, and then Liverpool. So Manchester United, Leicester, Liverpool are their next 3 fixtures. And then it's Chelsea, us again, and then Watford, Brentford, Crystal Palace, and Arsenal. Oh, fucking hell. Harry Maguire. I tell you something about Harry Maguire. He never had any pace, Jazzy. He never had any pace. The only reason he looked good, 9 points then, what's that, playing us twice? I don't know who the other 3's coming from, but I know you're taking the piss by saying 6 off of us. So, but yeah, they've got to play us twice, and then they've got to play Arsenal as well. So, last game of the season is Arsenal. Brentford, Crystal Palace, Watford. That's another 6-pointer for them. That last night was a 6-pointer. The players should have realised it's a 6-pointer. You're going out there, and you beat them, you go 6 points, 7 points clear of them. You know what I mean? It is literally a 6-point game. And the way they went out, that fucking goal, it was amazing. I mean, let's look at Tottenham's fixtures and then Arsenal's. Tottenham's fixtures, they've got Aston Villa this Saturday. Then they've got Brighton, which is a difficult game if Brighton are on song. Then they've got Brentford. Now, Brentford are flying at the minute. Then they've got us. Then they've got Liverpool. And then the big game is the Tottenham-Arsenal game. And then they should pick up 6 points in the last 2 games because they've got Burnley and Norwich. But maybe Burnley might be fighting still to stay up. So that might be a difficult game. But I think by the last game of the season, Norwich will have gone down. So they've got a couple of difficult fixtures there because they've got what I would class as difficult fixtures. Brentford is a difficult fixture for them. Liverpool definitely, because Liverpool will be going for the league. So that, and it's at Liverpool, so that will definitely be a difficult fixture. And then the Arsenal game will be a difficult one, and Burnley could be a difficult one. So Tottenham ain't got it, I mean, I know they're in fourth position at the minute, but they're not exactly got it cushy. Let's look at Arsenal. Who's Arsenal got? Brighton this Saturday, then Southampton. Then they've got two bad games. They've got Chelsea and Man U. Then they've got West Ham. Fucking hell. Then they've got Newcastle. So to be honest, Arsenal have got the worst running. I would rather have Tottenham's running than Arsenal's if you're playing for fourth place. But yeah. Yes, they have two games. They have two games in hand, but their two games in hand are not exactly two easy games, are they? I mean, but yeah, they have got. No, they've got one game in hand, Jazzy. One game in hand. Level points at the minute, one game in hand. But Tottenham have a +5 goal difference. So they're +15, Arsenal are +10. So that's worth an extra point because it's a big one. And it's only a big one because of the fucking score because of the fucking drumming they gave Newcastle. I never expected that. Really never expected that at all. All Liverpool away on Sunday. We'll tell you. Give me 1 minute. Yes, it's the big one Sunday. It's Man City Liverpool, big one. Yeah, it's the big one Sunday. I will stick my neck on the line and call it the league decider on Sunday. Man City Liverpool. But have you seen that, right? The referee is from Manchester and the VAR bloke is from Manchester. And the VAR bloke fucking hates Liverpool. Well, hates Klopp anyway. So, I mean, I didn't think they could do that. I didn't think that they could have the ref from Manchester. I know they're supposed to be, impartial, but to have the ref and the VAR fucking man both from Manchester, I mean, that, you know what they're going to do if Liverpool get beat on a dodgy VAR decision or a dodgy ref decision. You know what they're going to do, don't you? They're going to cry like fucking bitches. So, yeah, I've said that. Kicks. I've already said I would rather have Spurs, Tottenham's running than Arsenal's. I've already said it, mate. You must have missed the last 5 minutes when I was talking about it. I've already seen Arsenal's running. Man United, Chelsea. I've already seen it. And I've said that I would rather have Tottenham's running than Arsenal's. You reckon Spurs will get... I mean, look, let's be honest. Man United can still get it. Man United can still finish fourth if they wake up. Not on things... Man U are fucked. Yeah. But yeah, Man United can. They're only 3 points behind, and they've got to play. Man United have still got to play. Got to play Arsenal. They haven't got to play Tottenham, but they've got it. But the problem is they've also got to play Liverpool. So, but the next two games for Man United, they should win. They've got Everton and Norwich. They should win both of them. Then they've got Liverpool. Then they've got Arsenal. Then they've got Brentford, Brighton. And then they've got Chelsea, Crystal Palace. I mean, they ain't got anything else to play for. It's not as if they're going to be fucking knackered, is it? Not like... Well, Chelsea will go out to the Champions League this time, won't they? Made the count turn around. I had that. I had that. For anybody who didn't know, I had that. I had. Did you see that bet I had yesterday, Kicks? I had £5 on the first goal scorer and Real Madrid to win 3-1 at 100 to 1. I've proved it. I've put the receipts up. I had £5 on, paid 500. Paid £505, including me £5 back. So James Garner playing for Forest should be starting for Man United now. He's a top drawer. Yeah. I've not seen him, mate, so I can't give an opinion because I've got to be honest. I don't watch Forest that much. But yeah, I did. I've got to be honest. I did. It will pay my tab. Yeah, I've got to be honest. Yesterday was a good day. I got a tip of a horse. I've put both receipts up. I'm not going to put them up again because people will think I'm bragging. I'm just saying I got a tip for a horse that won 8 to 1. I had a nice bet on that. I'll show you that. I'll show them you. Yeah, I will put them up. I will put them up. This is my football bet for anybody who thinks there's no reason for me to fucking lie. No reason at all. That's my football bet. So that's my football bet. I did 2-1, 3-1, and obviously I took, 3-1. I was shitting it because I would nearly cashed out. If I hadn't been the fact that I was falling asleep, I would have cashed out. Yeah, but I cashed out and took the 505. And then my other one is this one. Just 1 minute. No, not that one. That's a different bet. That's this one. And this was my other one. That's my other one. So that's the two bets I had yesterday. And the reason it was, I don't have a punt on the first day. I normally wait for them to settle on the first day to see what it, because seriously, I never have a punt on the first day. And then on the second day, I normally do the 3-ball. But yeah, that was, and the reason it's 406 is because that's all I had in. So that's why it's 406. That's all I had in the account. So it was a weird amount, but that's what I had in. And then I had the odd fiver on the bet last night. So yeah. So yeah, yesterday I got back quite a bit of money. But what you have to realise, I do lose a lot of money as well. Don't for 1 minute think that this year I've probably lost about what I've won. That did help. I had a bad Cheltenham. I got out of jail with an horse that ran a couple of weeks ago called Dirty Leeds. It ran. I got a tip for it. 22 to 1 it finished at, and I did it each way. It finished third. So I got out of jail on that. That got me my Cheltenham money back. And then, like I say, I drew out most of that. I've left some in for me betting for Aintree over the next 3 days. I'll put my bets on for today, and I've got my bets for tomorrow. I'll take her shopping. I'll take Doris out, take her shopping sometime in the next couple of days, spend a few bob, and the rest will go away because, You've never backed a winner at Cheltenham. I actually had a couple, and that was it. I had Brazil on the first day, I think, got me out of jail at 10-1. And then I had another one on the fourth day, on the Thursday, that got me out of jail. But when the rain came on Wednesday, it wiped me out. I lost a lot of money on Wednesday because the rain came and freaked me out completely. But I have actually backed Brazil again today. It's running again today. It's up against Pied Piper, I think it is. Pied Piper or something like that. But I've actually done Brazil again today because it owes me nothing. I backed it at 10-1 when it won at Cheltenham. It owes me no money. If I don't back it today and it wins, I'll be gutted. So I've actually backed it today. I got 2-1 on it. I've not had a lot on it, I'll be honest with you. But I'm one of these that if an horse don't owe me anything and it runs again, I will back it. It's 9-4 at the moment. Pied Piper is odds on at 10-11. I've just had 40 quid on it, 9-4. See what, just out of loyalty to the horse, because it got me, like I say, because it got me out of jail. But I've named the horses for me for Saturday. The horses that I'm doing on Saturday is Longhouse Poet at 18-1 at the minute. Yeah, I've done Longhouse Poet at 18-1, and I've done Delta Work at 10-1 because it's the same trainer and owner as Tiger Roll, and the way it won against Tiger Roll at Cheltenham, I just had to do it. But I started backing that straight after Cheltenham, so I've got a few bob on that already. And the one that I won't back, but I do fancy quite obviously the same as everybody else does, is Snow Leopardess. And the thing is with that, it's been geared up for this race. That's all it's done. It's been geared up purely for this race. You could have got 10-1 for it beginning of the week. It's now down to 7-1. They reckon by the time it goes, it'll probably be 5-1 favourite. I'm not going to back it because I don't agree with 5-1 favourites. The horses that have never run the course, that have never won there, that can't. I mean, people turn around to me and say, "Oh yeah, but it's designed for this course." I'll tell you something, these horses will, unless they've jumped these fences, will never fucking know what they're up against. Them fences at Aintree, I mean, anybody who's ever been would understand. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, I mean, I won't back it, like I say, at 5-1, but you're right. But it's not carrying any weight at all. I mean, it's so low in the weights, it's untrue. It's got no weight on its back because it is a mare. But these fences at Aintree, I know they've lowered them. I mean, they've lowered them since I used to go. But fucking hell, these horses have never seen anything like it before. It's a cavalry charge. There's 40 horses setting off. No matter what, and they've never ran this far. It's 4.5 fucking miles. It's 4.5 miles, 30 odd fences up against 40 horses jumping fences that are crazy. I want 5-1 for the mare to finish. I'd want 5-1 for her to finish in the first fucking 5. That's another thing that's wound me up and all. I don't know whether any of you lot have noticed, but the bookies now have started to pay the first 6, right? The first 6, but they're giving a fifth of the odds. And in my opinion, they're robbing us. I think it'll be soft, heavy in places. I think it'll end up being. It'll be soft, heavy in places by the time Saturday will come. But yeah, they're robbing us. They're giving us the first 6 places and a fifth of the odds, where back in the day it used to be the first 4 places and quarter the odds. So, I know they're paying the extra 2 places, but fucking hell, you don't back an horse to finish 5th or 6th, do you? If your horse finishes 2nd or 3rd, it just gets touched off. You want a little bit of a comeback, but yeah, the escape shoots. Yeah, I agree, but you've got to admit, Dave, that they've reduced the size of these fences, but things like the canal turn. I mean, they'll fucking never jump a canal turn in their life unless they're jumping round fucking Aintree. It's a right angle. The canal turn is a fucking right angle. I don't know. I just want for a mare to. I'd want 5-1 for a mare to finish in the first 4, let alone 5-1 for it to win. Even money for it to finish in the first 6. Sorry, but I still think a fifth of the odds. I don't agree with that. Give us a quarter of the odds, for God's sake. Why keep giving us a fifth of the odds and paying 6 places? I don't back an horse to finish 5th or 6th. I back it to finish to win it. That's the whole idea. You back an horse to win. That's why you pick it. You want it to win. Yeah. But, look. I know these fed. That's why you don't get so many fallers, is because they've dropped they've dropped the eye to the fences, and they've done this to the fences, and they've done that to the fences. But at the end of the day, there's still 40 odd fucking runners over 4.5 miles. Horses get tired. It's what they do. What's the longest race they do besides the Grand National? The Midland National is 3.5 mile. The Scottish National is 3.5 mile. The Welsh National is 3.5 mile. There isn't one. There isn't one. All the other nationals, the Midland, the Scottish, the Welsh, they're all fucking 3.5 miles. Anyway, I wouldn't like to run I couldn't run 4 miles, so that would be a stupid statement that I'd come out with there, wouldn't it? I wouldn't like to run 4.5 mile and jump fucking 30 odd fences. How far's that one then, Dave? But back in the day, Dave, as you well know, back in the day, the only way they could qualify to run in the Grand National is they had to run a point to point. The Scottish Grand National was actually last week, Cole. So that race with the Scottish Grand National was actually last Saturday. The Saturday just gone, and it was 3.5 miles. It was that race was run last week because the favourite won it. I backed the second, but yeah, that was last week, and the Midland Grand National was the week before. Or was it the week before that? I can't never remember. There've been that base in many. But yeah, I'm sure the Scottish Grand National was last week. Oh, Any Second Now's gone favourite. No, that's it. No, sorry. Any Second Now was favourite as of the 4th. Fucking hell, that's an old bet, that is. I mean, I'm just reading here what they say about the fences. I mean, the chair, it's only 5'2" now. I mean, the chair used to be 5'8" or 5'9", and now they dropped it by like 6 inches. The canal turn is only 5 foot. So Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Because I did the second. Hold on a minute. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Let me go. I can backtrack to Saturday, the 2nd. I can go to Air. And I can go to the Champions Hurdle. No, this is... Come on. Here it is. The Corals Grand National, 3 miles, 7 furlongs. 3 miles, 7 furlongs, 176 yards. It was won by Win My Wings at 13-2, and Kitty's Light, the one I backed, was second at 13-2. The winning distance was 7 lengths. So, yeah. Yeah, Win My Wings won it. And it's 3 miles, 7 furlongs, 176 yards. And it was last Saturday. And the one I did with Kitty's was Kitty's Light. And she went it a French horse, a French trainer. Probably not. Probably just me thinking of something. Final decks should be out soon. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why they suspended all the betting. All the betting's been suspended for the Grand National. I think it's out because it's just popped up now. Because last year's winner is carrying 11 stone 10. So last year's winner's carrying 11 stone 10. Here we go. Yeah, the weight it's out. How much is out? Snow Leopard carrying it. Is it out? Poker Party. No, it's not yet. No, it was wrong. $17 minutes ago, the list of confirmed horses. The weights for the Grand National was announced in February, giving us more. Yeah, the list of confirmed horses are out. Yeah, the first reserve, square, second reserve, third reserve, fourth reserve. Yeah, the list is out. Top weight is last year's winner. Delta Work is second heaviest, carrying 11 stone 9. Some of what that thing is carrying. Delta. Snow 10 stone 9, so it gets a stone off of him. How good are Manly going? I don't know. Are they winning? It's unusual if they are. Let me have a look. I didn't know they were playing, mate. Otherwise, I would have been watching it. Oh, 8-0 against Newcastle Knight. Remember Earth Summit won both nationals. Earth Summit, yeah, I was actually there. Sorry, mate, I've just realised what you said. Earth Summit. I was actually there when it won. Now that would have won in either 98 or 99. Hang on a minute, let me work this out. It was bombed in 97. Well, it wasn't, but it was supposed to have been bombed in 97. 98 or 99 was Earth Summit, I would have said. Without Googling it. 98 or 99. Papillon was one of the other ones. So it was Papillon and Earth Summit. It could have been before, actually. Earth Summit could have been before the bomb, but I don't think it was. I think it came after. I think it was the year after, 98. And Papillon was another horse that I think there was. Didn't Papillon won when there was very, very few finishers because of the heavy going. There was literally like 5 finishers when Papillon won. I'm sure that's the race I'm thinking of, Papillon. But I remember both because I was there. I was there 96, 97. Just bloody round, love the mud. Yeah, so it did. So did Papillon. They were both of them were mud larks. But I'm trying to remember. Fucking hell, I am going to have to Google. So I'm going to Google Earth Summit and see when Earth Summit won. So I am Googling it now. I'm not. It's not thingy. I am actually going to Google. $1998, I was right. Yeah, so Earth Summit won it in 98, and I'm pretty sure that Papillon won it the year after. Because that was the 1998 was the year after the bomb oaks. So I'm pretty sure that 1999 was Papillon. No, that was Bobby Joe. So when was Papillon then? I've got to keep going. It might have been 2000. Yeah, 2000 was Papillon. Ruby Walsh. But I think there was only I think Papillon, when Papillon won it, there was only like 5 or 6 when did I say it was? 98. 98, I would have been 45, 98. So yeah, well, 45 in 98 when that won. But I distinctly remember Earth Summit winning. I distinctly remember Papillon winning. I remember both of them. But yeah, well, 45 when Earth Summit won. And is that when Red Miranda, was that when they all stopped at that one fence and it went on to win at a crazy price? Was that Red Miranda? Is that the one? But I'm sure I've got to Google it. Again, I'm going to have to Google it. Give me a minute. I've got to Google it again. How many horses finished in the 2000 Grand National? It's not telling me. Not the 2001. I want the two. How many horses finished when Papillon won the Grand National? Oh, for fuck's sake, why can't you just tell me? Oh, here we go. Wikipedia is going to tell me. "17 completed the course." Oh, right. Okay. I thought there were less than that. 17. Yeah, is that the one I'm thinking of, when there was 17 finished on that? But I know there was one race where there was very few finishes. Like I say, they all just blend together for me. I couldn't tell you what the race that never was. What year there was that? I don't even remember. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the one I've just said. The race that never was. I've just said I couldn't remember who won it, and you've just popped it up there. Yeah, the race that never was. Couldn't. Yeah, when the folks the folks started, I think 27 of them ran. But even the one, the one that was bombed off, the one that actually got, never went ahead on the Saturday, ran on the Monday. I mean, I know the winner was something like Lord something. He was favourite, Lord Galahad, I think it was. I think it was something like Lord Galahad won it on the Monday, the first time and the only time the Grand National's ever been run on a Monday. I'm sure it was something like that, something like Lord something like Lord Galahad. And they let all the locals in free because there were no crowd, and they literally just ran the Grand National, no other race. And all the horses on the Saturday got shifted to Aydock Park, which is just down the road, so they could go to the stables there to keep them over. My missus backed it, was furious. Yeah, I can remember. I remember the winner of the Grand National when I backed them. I remember Seagram winning. I remember Party Politics. Edge Hunter. I remember the ones that when I bat the winner, but it's very rare I remember them when I lose, which is more often than when I win. But yeah, I remember Seagram. I remember I was at the time when Seagram won. Yeah, something like that. It was something like that. Yeah, it was favourite and it won. But I remember when Seagram won, I was at the time I was a milkman, and I was rushing to finish me round so I could get a bet on before the Grand National. West Tip, yeah, Corbière. But I remember Party Politics was that it was heavily backed because it was the year the general elections, or the general elections had just been before it, and then Party Politics won, and then it ran the next. I think it was Edge Hunter it had to have an hole in its throat for breathing. Edge Hunter, and that was backed as well. But I remember the horses that were backed, and I remember backing them myself. But if you ask me future horses, I wouldn't have a clue. I really, really wouldn't have a clue. But so Kicks, I've just read what you just put. You'll be in Thailand next week. Wow, fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you. I wish I would be. This weather here is getting worse, and work is terrible at the minute. People just don't understand that the price of fuel goes up, right? Everybody knows what I do for a living. Well, the price of fuel goes up. So because the price of fuel goes up, we have to put our prices up, right? But then you get they just don't seem to want to accept the fact that we put our prices up. they moan about paying an extra couple of quid to take them into town, or to take them wherever. They pay an extra couple of quid, and now Heathrow are charging charging a fiver to drop off now at Heathrow Airport. So you drive down to Heathrow, and from Leicester, Heathrow used to be £110. That's what you used to charge to take them down to Heathrow. Well, with the fuel hikes and the extra fiver, all of a sudden you're charging 130 quid to take them to Heathrow, and people are moaning like buggery. I don't blame them. I don't blame them one bit. But, they think that we just hike the prices up for fun of it. We don't. Price of fuel goes up, we go up. There's nothing we can do about it. And you try and explain to them round here, I don't know why it's like anywhere else, but round here, most of our prices are set by the council that you work for. So you have a set price on a private hire. So it's a set price per mile. But obviously that goes up, so it means we can go up, but they just don't fucking accept it. So it's, a lot of people are, and the fuel costs are going up, and gas prices and everything. People are not, round here, people are not going out as much as they used to. Definitely not. So, but anyway, I'm going to wrap this up soon because like I say, I am going out. So I'm going to take her out, take Doris out, spend a few bob. But yeah. But it was nice chatting to people, like-minded people who enjoy a bet on the horses and everything else. And I shall probably do a live stream Saturday morning if I'm not too busy before the Grand National, or I might even do one before then. Take care, everyone. I hope Forest do go up. I could do with another East Midlands side in the Premiership, and kicks. I hope Arsenal finish 4th and you finish 5th, because I fucking don't want to be paying for your night out in bastard Bangkok. On that note, take care, everyone, and I'll speak to you later. Yeah.